Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do your September reading. Okay, so last week August into September. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does, great. I hope it helps you. If it doesn't, just kick it to the curb, or if you know someone it would help, please do share. All right. If you haven't already, you do enjoy the reading, please subscribe to the channel. I am open to private readings and I've reduced the price to £30 just to say thank you for your support while I took a little break recently. Okay, so if you want a private reading, details are below. Email me at soulsirentarot@gmail.com. Away we go. All right, I'm taking an overall energy card here. All right, please, for Cancer. Right, love this. Okay, this is one of my favourite cards, even though it's actually one, it can be one of the most painful. Right, the land between. This is a Cancer who's on an incredible journey, right? Can you see it's like going up one side, stuck in the middle over this big sort of chasm, you know, get ready to go down the other side. So this could be a Cancer who's wrestling with a decision or asking themselves if they made the right move. Well, you can see the magic surrounding it. Yes, you have, even if it's not immediately apparent to you. And being in that middle bit can feel a little bit, you know, shaky. You're a bit like, fucking hell, it's a bit wobbly because I'm not sure what this bit looks like. But you see the sun here underneath. It's like a brand new beginning for this Cancer, right? It's lovely. It's absolutely magical. So understanding that when we're in transition, whether it's, you know, a spiritual transition or we're busting moves in the 3D, that can feel uncomfortable. Change can feel uncomfortable because we're kind of brought up in quite a strong sort of structure, aren't we, of sort of knowing what comes next and, you know, the comfort zone, as we call it. So it can feel unsettling, but with the sun there, with that land in between, pushing forward, I want to say to you that you are on the right path and it's lovely energy. I'm being drawn to take this. I'm not going to put it on the board, right, but I just want to share it. Exposed and revealed. Can you see in the eye there's like a body? Can you see? It's like a fetus, in a fetus shape, isn't it? I just want to share it because it's two things. It's you going into your inner self and exposing and allowing your vulnerabilities and accepting, you know, I feel vulnerable at the moment, but I understand it's because of this, so I accept it, I welcome it. I'm not getting anxious about it. I just understand it's because I'm in that land in between. But I also feel like this is to do with someone you were connected with, right? Could be an ex, like they've got, right, someone very childish, right, who you were with, who really hurt your Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. And it's like they themselves have been broken down now because they've had to understand the pain of what they caused you, right? Don't be surprised if this person comes back. I feel they've gone into quite a fetal energy, and as I say, it underneath that is broken open, right? Just showing a couple of these cards. Can you see here a tall tale? You were dealing with a liar, Cancer, and they've been sent away to actually learn those life lessons. So they're in like a fetal position at the minute. So if you're not hearing from them, that's why. But I do feel they'll return. I don't know why I'm getting that message. It may be for one of you, but I'm feeling the ex will return. Whether you choose to believe they've done the inner work and changed is up to you. You'll know, because some people never will, even though the divine puts them through that pathway. But for you yourself, I want you to keep that focus on you, accepting your vulnerabilities, accepting where, you know, you did let someone come in and hurt you before because you had those vulnerabilities, and knowing that you won't let yourself go into that energy again. That's what I feel. So an ex coming from the past, they were always going to come back, right? I want a good tarot to actually clarify more on that land between, because as you've come out of this relationship, I think you've been rebuilding your life, and you might be looking at me going, fucking don't tell me that, because I've got come this far. I don't want them coming in mucking it up. You could be, right? I know what you mean, right? But everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? You may finally get your truth. You may finally get your truth. Maybe they want forgiveness. Yeah, look, you have absolutely built a new journey. You've been, you know, on, it's like uncharted sea. It's rough sea, but you've trusted the divine with the Six of Earth. And you're actually, I feel, Cancer, look at it, look at the journey cards. You're actually coming now out of choppy waters into smoother waters, spiritually guided. You know, the wind's billowing in your sails. Things are starting to pick up momentum for you. You know, your energy is changing. You're feeling more upbeat, more positive. Right, Seven of Cups showing here. beautiful. Again, I'm not putting on the board, but I'm going to share it. This is all about many options, many beautiful options. But Cancer, you now use very good discernment in choosing which one you want, because you've realised in some of the cups there's snakes and things that bite you, you know. It's true, isn't it? Right, so lots of options now starting to build for this Cancer, I feel. You know, you've coming out of this space now where you felt restricted. You accept the change. You accept that you were stood still maybe for a minute while other things lined up. Because remember, we're on a soul journey with our mandala, and sometimes it can slow down as we're waiting for other soulmates to catch up, right? As in, can be friends, can be family, can be lovers, like we said. But this is you having been stripped back, broken open, moved forward now in a strong place, and things are about to start picking up a beat, which is lovely energy. Let's go to the tarot. And it's important, you know, to accept we are vulnerable, because some of us, you know, you feel a need to be so tough, like, you know, and not show that side of yourself, because you think that if you do, someone's going to stick the bloody knife in. And yeah, that's true, you're careful you show it to, but it's okay to accept in yourself that just because I'm vulnerable, I'm not weak, because sometimes people can feel like they have to be rock hard all the time. Right, here we go. Yeah, absolutely. You've been feeling stuck. Hanging Man here. Well, I think that was for a reason. That's why the Land of In-Between was showing. It's a catch-up card, but I think you're getting ready to shake yourself out of there. Cut that, make a decision, yeah. Stuck no more. I feel the energy opening up. Land of In-Between, Six of Air, and then the Hanging Man. It's about to move. Everything's about to move, right, Cancer, which is lovely. Judgment, you've earned it. Right, you've earned it. Karma. Good karma. And you can see where this person's come out of the pain of the dark to their angels, letting karma and letting their angels take them. But it feels like they're saying to you, especially with there being two majors there, it's like they're just saying, look, we appreciate you had to just stay there for a minute, but don't worry, we'll open the gates, we will open the gates, right? Cancer, you were heartbroken, and again, I'm getting this sense that this person's going to come back, but I feel it's because you're flourishing again. You know, you're growing. You've got things like, you carried on doing the work. You know, you built yourself up. You've built your castle, if you like. You know, your energy. You've moved forward. You're creating the path. You've stoked the fire. And this person, I feel, the ex went off still doing the dirty, still doing the same shit, different day, different person. That's what I feel. And I feel they've been put through hell on high water. Karma has hit them right between the fucking eyes. Right? This is them now. This is not you. Yeah, they realise what they've lost. They do. And it happens all the time. And people say, oh, are you just saying that to make me feel better? No, because when someone brings you down, if you stay down, well, they think, well, I can just trample all over that person all again, can't I? You know, can do what I want, drop back in when I fancy. When you've gone from strength to strength and grown and moved, they actually realise you're not the same person, and that door is not necessarily open. In fact, it's highly likely it's blocked. And that's when they have to face the fact that I can't just jump in and out of that person's life anymore. Can't. And they're living with new enemies, new hurt, people have hurt, just shit, and you're not, because you do the right thing, Cancer. All right, it's lovely for Cancer, please. So don't let them knock you off sail or course. That's what I want to say, because you are being navigated through new pastures, right? New pastures. Yeah, this was a soulmate in the past, right? But now you sing alone. Yeah, you swing alone, happy in your Six of Cups, in that loving energy, right, which is gorgeous. You accept it. You're in almost childlike again, which sits well with that sun in between, you know, inner child welcome. I'm allowing myself to be free. This person who wants to come back in wants to keep you in this, because this is where they thought they left you. Trapped in a web of deceit, Eight of Swords, thinking I've put all them swords around them, I've blindfolded them, they don't know how good they are, actually I've made them feel like shit, and so they'll not move, they'll still be there. And when they come back, what they find is those swords have got no maiden in them. Reverse agendas as you see fit. Right, that's what I'm feeling. So Hanging Man over there as well. You know, you've broken free from that. You've got yourself out. You recovered from the heartbreak, and you've actually been doing lots of self-love and self-care. And that's why we've been moving on this journey into the new. new life that you're building, Cancer. And look here, 9 of Wands, hard, bloody slog, hard work, climbing the bloody mountain. Period of reflection, maybe looking back at just how hard it's been, but you've learnt the life lessons from it. Yeah, you've learnt the life lessons from it. 9 of Wands is at the top, you know, it's pulling up the mountain, you're through it. Yeah, and you're like, I'm not having that fucking battle again. That's what Cancer says, right? Okay, lovely. Right. Lovers reversed. I'm not having that battle again. I've released it. I've released the pain of it. I'm looking back and I've fully released it. Yes, okay, there were some nice experiences there, but if I was honest with myself, they were far outweighed by the bad ones, you know, because again, the mind has a bloody, it's a monkey really. It really does make you focus on the good because it's into survival, so you tend to just recall the good and forget all the bad. You've released this soul from here. It's coming under that judgment. Look, it's a final release. Look, yeah, out of it, out of it, out of it. That's what I feel, and that's your good karma. Test you had to go through in this lifetime, maybe. You accepted it in a previous lifetime, although you won't recall that. But this is a Cancer who succeeded. They are going to come back to test you again, I see it, because they're in the 10, right? The burdened, the down, the broken, they can't get up. Well, that's their luck out, right? Because you get back what you deserve. All right, okay. This is coming out so much, it's gorgeous, right? Ace of Swords, brand new journey, brand new beginning, a gift from Spirit. I feel like, Cancer, this person returns, right, with all the bullshit, but I just feel that you get the opportunity to speak your truth, right? You know, that closure you've been looking for, that then, you know, as you close that door, allows you to fully open up the new door, because that could be what we've been seeing here, you know, this land in between. You kind of, I am going that way, I am doing it, but I keep getting just pulled back a little bit. Well, I think you're going to get to speak your truth, or certainly the truth will out anyway. But brand new journey, opening up. And, you know, I saw this earlier and it's showing itself again. This is like community spirit, friends, happiness, joy and laughter. You know, Cancer, you've broadened your thinking. I feel like it may be at first when this relationship ended, you know, you maybe was rushing into another relationship or trying to find someone who compared to them, or, you know, and almost like I'm defined by having a partnership, but I feel you've now grown into your soul, moving very swiftly into your Empress now as you're releasing that and realising love comes in many forms. And I've been seeing that in a lot of the readings. And then, you know, here we go, coming out under that 8 of Swords here, repeating itself there with the 6 of Air, is that 6 of Swords. Okay, so spiritually guided, out of choppy waters into smoother waters. So you're moving into a safe space, you're moving into a happy space, and that's where sneaky sword, 7 of Swords, will try and come back because they want a piece of the action. Well, they can do one, that would be my view. All right, yeah, because you've got too much, you've gained too much momentum, you've got too much to lose, right? With that is the 7 of Wands, 2 7s together, you need to defend yourself. So there could be a battle here, Cancer, you've got to push through. You might be feeling exhausted at this point, thinking, you know, fuck it, no, please. But I do feel it ultimately allows you to speak your truth and get full closure, so you can absolutely slide into this new world, okay? So expect a battle. Expect a battle from the sneaky one, because they've come back and realised you're not in that 8 of Swords. That's what I'm seeing. They're realising just how much you've grown, yeah? Doesn't sit hanging in a tree. No way, Jose. So final closure. All right, for Cancer, please. And I don't like giving these messages because I don't want you sort of sat, you know, looking over your shoulder or thinking, oh, who's that knocking at the door? It's not them, is it? Or even moving back into to an energy of, when will they come? When will they knock on? Don't. Just release it and know it. Know you will get to speak your truth when the time is right. Karma is on the board. You are doing the right things, whoever this Cancer is. Yeah, building a brand new legacy for you. 3 of Coins, and this has took some building. But like anything, you know, the foundation is the biggest bit. It's the hardest bit. It's the most challenging bit. But once you've built that foundation, boom, you're off, right? Boom, you're off. So Cancer, it's going to speed up. I'm getting all of that energy. It's going to speed up, yeah, once you break through this final piece. And Divine may be putting that in front of you for you to sort of, you know, because Get away from the magical thinking of who they are, whatever, and remind yourself of who they actually are, broken soul. Someone, a broken soul that I feel you can't help anymore. It's too far. It's gone too far. It's time for you to keep focusing on you. Here we go, I told you. The Empress. Speedily moving towards your Empress now. You know, my roots are firmly planted. I am giving birth to this new life. I'm at one spiritually and at one with nature, and nobody's going to rock me anymore. I'm not the leaf on the tree. I'm the fucking tree. You know, I love saying that. So I'm not surprised she's shown herself. You are moving into that. Remember, it's male or female for me. You won't be rocked. You won't be took off path. That's what I'm feeling. So, yeah, defend yourself. But again, the Empress, she knows how to deploy all of her queens, right? So, you know, if I need to Queen of Swords it, then I'll Queen of Swords it in terms of words, strength. Queen of Wands, you know, I'll battle if I need to battle. Queen of Cups, I'll send you away with love, because I don't send anyone away with resentment or hate. Don't do that. It's not good for my energy. Don't put that karma out into the world. I'll send you away with love, but it'll be a clear message of don't come knocking on the door a fucking again. All right, so that's what I'm feeling, Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. They are absolutely down and out, Ten of Swords there. Absolutely down and out. Their problem. Messed with the wrong people. I will put it on the board, thank you, because you're in Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins. Yeah, you're in abundance there in that, and that is the comparison of the energies, right, Cancer? So well done, you. You know, just feel like I'm, you know, you've stood your ground, but you've got back up, and you've powered. And I felt that in a lot of your readings, you know, Cancers who, like we say, you know, you've got a firm shell, you're a strong person, but inside you're all gooey and soft and beautiful. And when you let somebody in there, it really hurts when they sting, when they backlash you. Shell's firmly up. Empress has got 4 queens deployed. Who goes there? It's not an automatic rite of passage. No longer in that. 8 of Swords. I got up, I fought my way, probably crawling at first over there to the land in between, but then the magic has started to happen, and I can see the other side opening up. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Oh gosh, absolutely beautiful. Here we go, Geronimo. 9 of Summer. You've done the work, Cancer. You've earned this. This is like the 9 of Cups. Look at the beauty in that card. See it? This is from the fairies. It says, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, and a magical time of life. Absolutely. Like, the opportunities are going to start presenting themselves. You know, you're finally able to get off all that toxic shit that was stuck to you. You know, when I always use the example of, you know, when unfortunately, you know, and it's years ago really now, isn't it? But we used to see if there'd been an oil spill in the sea, the poor birds were covered in toxic mess and shit. And I always say it took many a time, many a bath. It wasn't one bath to cleanse them, many a time. And some of those, bless them, didn't make it, right? And some did. And you have, Cancer, you have. And finally, I just feel like your wings are white, bright and ready to fly. It's lovely. You're ready. You'll face all your fears. You accept your vulnerabilities, but you push through them. You accept that that's your energy is what really matters. So yes, I might feel a little bit vulnerable and exposed if I'm moving out of my shell, but I also know I can protect myself, and that's what I feel. So absolutely lovely there with that 9 of Summer. And I've just picked these up. Can you see? It's that way, isn't it? One stayed down. And look who stayed down. The High Priestess. Wow. Cancer, you are a healer. You trust your intuition. You are very strong and powerful right now. Use that to your advantage. You see through all the bullshit. It says trust in your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action, and insights that come through meditation. And what's interesting is the High Priestess, of course, is the 2, and the Empress is the 3 in the major. And I said you're speeding along to your Empress. You may still be in your High Priestess as you're travelling over this land in between, moving to your next journey, but you are solidly moving into your Empress, getting your roots down, your core down, your energy root down. This is where I was always meant to be. This is where I belong, and I'm happy. And that's what I want to say to you, Cancer. So expect the battle. They're always going to return, but the 2 broken, there's nothing you can do to help that person. Do not let it distract you from where you're headed, because with the High Priestess, the Empress here, and the Nine of Summer wishes coming true, come on, Cancer, do not be distracted. You're more than able. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Cancers. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Love you lots. If you like the new format, do let me know as well. If you want a private reading, details below. Email me at soulsirentarot@gmail.com. And also, if you haven't already and you did enjoy the reading, please subscribe. Help us keep growing the channel. Hit the like, everything else. It really helps us. All right, until next time, love and light, Cancer. Stay safe and know you are able.